What's up, guys? Man Cave Collectibles. Just coming back at you with a quick informational video. I'm not sure if you guys would even be interested in this or not, but I wanted to share it with you. I just got back two of my books that I'd sent off to CGC for their signature series signing with Todd McFarlane. So Todd McFarlane is my favorite artist, has been for a long, long time. So it was really neat to have an opportunity to send two of my books to him to get them signed. Didn't get to meet him as part of the deal, but you know, just knowing that he signed my book, I think was good enough for me. Maybe one day I'll get the opportunity to meet him. But so I had two Spawn books in my collection, two Spawn #1s. Kind of looked at them. I tried to figure out which one was probably, you know, the best grade, you know, which is hard. You know, grading to me is real opinion based. I think there's guys that on certain days this 9.6 may be a 9.8, and on certain days this 9.6 may be a 9.4, depending on who grades. I've had enough comic books graded to figure that out with CGC and CBCS. So you know, I ended up getting a 9.6. Now I did have these cleaned and pressed. You know, it was an additional, I want to say it was like an additional $20 per book. I think it was, I want to say it was $89 for the McFarlane signing plus grading, and then an additional $20 per book to have them cleaned and pressed. So I went ahead and did that. My other Spawn #1, if I had to just guess, I'd say it was probably running like a 9.2, somewhere in that range. So pretty cool that I ended up getting a 9.6. I'd love to get that 9.8. But really, you know, I didn't do these to sell them, so I really didn't care that much as far as what the grade would be on this one or the other one that I'm getting ready to show you. These will always just stay in my private collection, and I'll be proud of having a Todd McFarlane signature that I kind of went and got myself versus just buying one on eBay that somebody else had gotten or whatever. So there's my Spawn #1. Now, the second comic book, there's a little story that kind of goes along with it that's pretty neat, and this has to do with the cleaning and grading process of these. So this is a comic that I purchased at Heroes Con in Charlotte, North Carolina, about, I would say, 6 or 7 years ago. CGC was set up at the convention, and I went ahead, bought it, and basically turned it right over to CGC. They took it, graded as an 8.0, sent it back to me. I was happy. I got a good deal on it. Being an 8.0, it ended up, you know, being worth more than what I had originally paid for it if I was to sell it on eBay. When McFarlane did the signature series, I said, well, I've got to get the, you know, ASM 300 signed by McFarlane. So sent it in, did the clean and press. It went from an 8.0 to a 9.4 with CGC. So, you know, they broke the slab, had Todd sign it, and went to a 9.4. So really, really happy about that. I know folks can argue on the cleaning and the pressing that the pressing could create long-term damage. But again, these are just going to be in my collection here in my home, where I take pretty good care of them. I keep them in, you know, a humidity controlled environment. So, you know, I don't think I'm going to see degradation in my lifetime. Maybe my kids or my grandkids one day, you know, maybe they'll have some issue with degradation on these. But just wanted to share that quick story, you know, on these comics. I love comics. I'm a big comic book collector. I don't share that so much on YouTube. Maybe I should. Maybe I should do more things with comics. But I'm really the action figures, the statues, the comics. Comics are really probably my first passion. So, and it's probably what I have more of and more love for at the end of the day. Just that comic book hunt. But anyways, just wanted to share this with you guys because I thought it was cool that, you know, this went from an 8.0 to a 9.4, and now it's signed by Todd McFarlane. So if you're in the comic book world, you obviously know that the value of this, by going from a regular 8.0 blue top to a yellow 9.4 Todd McFarlane signature, you know, it gained a lot of value just in that 80, you know, I think it was $110 to have this thing clean pressed, signed, and graded. So, you know, I definitely gained value to make it worth it. Again, I'm not selling this. I never will sell this, not as long as I live. But you know, maybe my kids or grandkids will get some value out of it at some point in life. Just wanted to share that with you guys. If you enjoyed the video, click like and subscribe. Until next time, have a great day.